So now I want to go back to what I was talking about, the use of Pear Deck. And when you use Pear Deck, you have this surveillance tool. I want to talk a little bit about that surveillance tool. So, with that surveillance tool, you can in real time see how students are doing their work and if they're doing their work. And one thing that I want to say is I don't think it's smart to publicly acknowledge to students that you have this technology. What's so great about this technology through Pear Deck is that it's anonymous and students can't see that you're constantly being able to look at their work. There's been a lot of studies that have found anonymous surveillance being way better than upfront in your face surveillance. In most suburban schools, we find anonymous surveillance happening in schools and students have a positive view of surveillance. Most urban schools, it's upfront in your face, metal detectors, and different things of that sort, and students tend to have a negative view of surveillance. So we can think of this thing as something similar, a surveillance tool for the classroom though. So as a teacher, I think this would be much more effective than instead of like publicly displaying that you're surveying students, like maybe on your board, or publicly telling the class beforehand that, oh, hey, I can see all of your answers, so you guys better be working. Instead, making this surveillance anonymous, I think, would be much more beneficial. So, for example, if you're on a Zoom call, maybe putting students in a breakout, and then before you even using this tool, popping into students' breakouts and just saying, how are you doing with the work so far? How much progress have you made? Do you need any help? Maybe if you're in the classroom, just stopping by each student's desk and saying the same thing. And then with some students, you're able to actually get progress. With most students, at least in my case, with most students, they'll typically say, I'm just doing fine, and then not give you much of an update on what they're working on. And so then you can use the Pear Deck tool after you've done that walk around, and then look to see where students are actually at. And then you can check in with them again. And now you have that background knowledge and you know, oh, which students are telling me the truth and actually are doing their work and which students aren't actually doing fine. And with that knowledge, then with certain students, I think you can make them aware that you're constantly and you know which problem that they're actually on. But I think Thank y'all for watching that video. If you had any questions on it or concerns, please just let me know. Thank you.